expected to be supporting the Zionists, so you might think. But that, in fact, is our message, that Zionism and Judaism are totally contrary concepts. They are incompatible with one another. And the fact is that authentic Orthodox Jews totally sympathize with the Palestinian cause and protest vehemently against the way they've been treated over decades by the Zionists and the Zionist regime known as Israel. To try and explain this to you a little bit more, our opposition to Zionism, or the Orthodox Jewish opposition to Zionism, is based firstly on our Jewish belief as it has been taught to us through generations, and also on Jewish religious values of humanitarianism. Let me explain the Jewish belief aspect. The chairman actually encapsulated it very well in his introduction. Judaism is a way of life that's been handed down through thousands of years, and one part of that way of life was that we were taught, going back 2,500 years, that we would be given the land of Palestine in which to live and to live our lives, but it wasn't an essential part of our identity. It was an important part, not an essential part. But we were told that we would be there, but it was subject to conditions. This is all foretold in our teachings, in our scriptures, in our Torah, as it's called, our Jewish religious teaching. And the conditions were that we had to maintain certain standards of moral and religious and ethical standards. And if these standards would not be maintained, we were told, and this was foretold, that we would be dispersed around the world, we would be sent into an exile. The Jewish people did live in Palestine for approximately the first 1,500 years of their existence, but sadly the standards expected were not maintained, and as was foretold about 2,000 years ago, the Jewish people were dispersed, as is historically